Roberto Di Matteo, mate.
So we are back again. We have a Gale. Standards versus Arteta ins. What are you saying, brother? Be nice to a Gale, people. Don't take the piss. You know the rules. What are you saying, bro? You good?
It's standards versus what do you call it? The process, I guess. If you want to say it that way.
The standards versus no standards.
You know, it's your show, so I want to know what you want to talk about first.
Well, we need to talk about your Foden comments the other night because you have to answer for your crimes, unfortunately, mate.
Okay.
Your crimes against Philip Foden.
Can I say one thing before you go and boost your thing? I don't like how I came off in that last video. One thing I will say,
the TikTok or the last stream?
In the last stream, what I mixed up two completely different conversations. I'm talking about English tax. I wasn't talking about his skin color.
Okay, fair.
All right. So just want to make sure people get that straight before they assume I'm just saying everything's down to racism. I'm not saying that. I'm saying more likely the English tax. But Gary Neville, if you've seen the video recently, did you see the video?
Yes, I did. Yeah. Where he said that he should be starting regardless of form, which is a load of rubbish. And why
he backed up my point.
Yeah, but Gary Neville got sacked from Valencia.
And he employed
maybe that's why.
and he employed Mustafi, and he told us when we signed him he's shit.
And not only that, he sacked about 10 managers as Salford owner. So yeah, everything Gary Neville says, take it with a pinch of salt, guys. But yes, we need to because obviously you said Phil Foden, he ain't all that. He's not very good. Yeah, obviously British tax. Yeah, that's why one player of the year. Blah 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 blah. Cool. Well, we need to have a debate. No debates about this because it's funny. I put a tweet out the other day about the women's game, which was. Did you watch it? Did you watch the women's?
No, I didn't actually. I was in the mosque, but I seen afterwards what happened.
Unbelievable, guys. Oh, I think Sky Sports have blocked me, by the way. Sky Sports have blocked me, you know. Because that bird went on there and did the Salah Cristiano Ronaldo debate. Yeah, Boovy put her in the bin. Yeah, and I quoted their tweet. I can't see their tweet anymore. I'm blocked. I'm banned from Sky Sports, lads. So if she wants to run the whole stats gimmick, then Harry Kane's clear as CR7 in the Premier Era as well. Then, I mean, he's got more GA than him and won more Golden Boots and Player of the Month awards. Not about trophies, then, right?
Why can't Henry, Ronaldo, and Salah all be in the front three?
Where's Mahrez playing?
Riyad Mahrez in the front three, Premier League all time.
Yeah, you can make a debate for that. He's better than Salah.
What?
Are we going down this route already? Well, hold that thought for 1 second. Hold that thought for 1 second, because we'll come back to that, and I'll mud Salah, Mahrez. No. What are we doing there? Anyway, let me where is it? Where is this tweet? Because I posted that. There it is, Chloe Kelly. Is it that one? I don't want to boost flipping. What is wrong with Elon Musk, bro? Boost visibility. No thanks.
Oh my god.
Why is he trying to do this? Is it this one? Where's the flipping tweet, man?
Elon Musk is just trying to run a business, man. He don't care about the app working well.
No, true. Why can't I find it? Oh, actually, I bookmarked it. Hang on. I bookmarked it for future reference. Right. Smash the likes up. Oh, yeah, Gale's link's in the title. We're going live in about 55 minutes on the Gale's channel as well. So we're going to redirect over there in a bit. But where is it? Here we go. We found it. Here we go.
Why didn't you just open WhatsApp? Do you have WhatsApp on your computer?
No, I don't link it to my PC. Right, we've got it. So just to rejig everyone's memories, guys. Gale said that Phil Foden wasn't the best player in the league last season. He's not that great. Yeah, and Rodri should have won player of the season, even though the players voted for it. And he's not all that, basically. He's not all that. So let's just take your minds back, because big up to this guy who put this under one of my tweets. Just so you know I'm not lying. It's under a tweet of mine. So you can see, pray for Madrid. Show this to Gale next time he comes on the show. I
Yeah.
plus on Twitter.
You know, I'll say this: you got minions doing research for you. That's
I didn't get them to do anything; they did it themselves.
I know. That's impressive.
It is. Do you know what I'm saying? This is the rat army. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Right, so he's not that good. Yeah, he shouldn't have won Player of the Season last season, but this is a gal last season talking about Philip Foden.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. For the longest time, I felt like I had a Phil Foden agenda, or I was always upset that he was being compared to Saka, and people were not even listening to me when I tried to say Saka was better, or that there was things about him that are reasons why he doesn't play for England. Blah 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 blah. But what he's done this season, what he's done today in getting a brace to put Man City in the stranglehold over the title, and to put that game versus West Ham to bed. I just got to say, this guy is a game changer. This guy is a match winner. This guy is the player of the year, well-deserved player of the year. And I can't even have his Phil Foden agenda. He's just absolutely amazing. If we had Phil Foden on Arsenal, we would have won the league, not Man City. He single-handedly carried them this season with no Kevin De Bruyne, Erling Haaland missing games. And as an Arsenal fan, I just got to pay my respects to somebody who is going to go down as a Premier League legend very soon.
Oh,
and to say that he's already overtaken certain Premier League legends like John Terry and Wayne Rooney in league titles. And Phil Foden officially wins his 4th Premier League title in a row, doing a 4-peat, doing a treble. We're witnessing a career of an all-time Premier League great in front of our eyes.
Wow. What changed?
Okay.
Like, how do you come up with these things, man, and then go fully the opposite way about 6 months later?
Okay. I was emotional. He just beat West Ham, and I don't remember saying any of that, honestly.
Whatever you put in that shisha, bro, I swear down.
I don't remember saying any of that. One thing I will say, listening to what I said then and listening to what I'm saying, what I said yesterday, I do think those two things are different situations. One, last season, he deserved the plaudits. He did well, but I just think Rodri was better and was more impactful. As for in the Premier League, at that moment in time, he won them the league. He helped secure them the league. He was crucial, and they were on an all-time run. He was on an all-time run. Let's see if he can continue that and get back to those levels. Because if he does, then he will go back to what I was saying at the end, where he's on a road to be like all-time great. At this moment in time, this season, he's looking like last season was really good, but this season he's not looking that good. So I need to see him get back to those levels before I start talking about all-time greats again. I maybe jumped the gun there. But hey, he did deserve to win the league. But I don't know about all the plaudits that he got. He did win it based off of his performance at the end of the season, which was amazing.
True. Yeah, this is the easiest way to get out of these things. Just say it's AI.
You know what?
Just say it's AI.
If I see a video of myself, I genuinely would believe that it's real.
Yeah, just say it's AI. Wasn't me. Just do the Shaggy thing. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. That wasn't me. That's AI. Prove it ain't.
I should have started with that. I'll keep that in my pocket for next time you pull up a video.
Yeah, just delete it off of TikTok and then just say, no, it wasn't me.
Hey, on a real though, I am one person who will give plaudits when deserved, and I did think he deserved plaudits after the West Ham game, but maybe I was over emotional because Arsenal lost the league on the final day of the season.
No, fair enough.
That's probably why I was saying some things that I wouldn't normally say. And looking back at it, off the back of his performance in the Euros and this season, maybe I shouldn't write off what he did last year, but this season he definitely deserves more criticism, and I don't see the same level of criticism.
Yeah, but I think like when a player's won as much as he's won, it's always the same. I mean, like, no, Thierry Henry weren't great just before he left, was he? Let's be real. Yeah, he fell off a cliff a little bit because it was all about success. Everyone had to give TT the ball. Yeah, and it was like he was trying to be still the main guy. Yeah, but same with Aubameyang as well. Let's not even go back to Thierry. Let's go back to Aubameyang. Aubameyang was our main guy. Yeah, the last season he was at Arsenal, he was rubbish.
Aubameyang and everybody else that you just named, I hear that, but this is Phil Foden who just won 4 years in a row. Won the league 4 years in a row. Last season, he did well carrying them when they needed to be carried. But overall, do you feel like there's a little bit of English tax on the overpraise?
Yeah, maybe, but at the same time, but when I think he's won like 18 trophies. I know you tried to dismiss the first 2 league titles that he won. So let's say 16 trophies. Let's take out a couple of cups in there as well that he won. So let's just say 10. Let's make it a round figure of 10. But when you've won 10 trophies at that age, yeah, obviously it is 18 or 19, right? But when you've won that many trophies at that age, consistently year in, year out, and you've been a big part of helping the majority of them trophies get over the line. Yeah, when you have one stinker, 1 year of a stinker, yeah, and it coincides with the whole team having a stinker, coincides with the best player that you said, Rodri, being out for the whole season. Like, it's like, I get it. I get why there's not that much criticism. Yeah, let's see what he does next season. Yeah, because if he does it again next season and plays like this, Pep will probably bin him anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that's how Man City roll. I see Pep today being asked about the Club World Cup. It's $125 million for the winner, right, in the summer. And he said, if you win it, will you be getting a bonus? He said, none of us deserve a bonus. He said, none of the staff at this football club deserve a bonus. He goes, if we win it, the club get the money. Yeah, he goes, we don't deserve nothing this season. Yeah, that's accountability. When do we ever hear accountability in the Premier League? I'm so glad he said that today. Yeah, because he knows he cocked up this season. Yeah, he knows that. Yeah, the club went out and then done 200 million on 4 or 5 players in January because that was the first opportunity to rectify it. And they knew if they don't rectify it, they ain't going to be able to get 10, 12 players in the summer.
Do you think Arteta takes accountability?
Sometimes. But a lot of the times, all I hear is excuses. It's a disgrace, guys. I feel embarrassed, guys. Yeah, I feel embarrassed we had no shots on target that day, Mikel. Yeah, we can all cry about a disgrace, guys. It's a disgrace. Yeah, what about it's a disgrace? Yeah, when William Saliba gets sent off. How about it's a disgrace when Trossard kicks the ball away 2-3 weeks after Declan Rice gets sent off for kicking the ball away, and openly came out. Declan said, "Yo, they told us at the start of the season, if you kick the ball away, it's a yellow card. My first tackle was stupid. I shouldn't have done the kicking the ball away. It's a red card." 2 weeks later, Trossard does it. Like, that's a disgrace, right? Surely they've all been briefed, okay? And then the manager's coming out, this is unprecedented, guys. What do you mean it's unprecedented? You were told at the start of the season that if you kick the ball away, you're getting booked. Like, come on. Don't do it when you're on the number where you've already been booked already. Do you know what I mean? Like, Bruno got sent off for it. I think Bruno got a red card this season for it.
Lee.
I see it all the time in La Liga as well, by the way. Yeah, they get booked all the time in La Liga for that.
You want to know something? I might surprise you because I think people think I'm this person who's just so deluded and everything I say is just ultra positive. You're right. Arteta does cover up things sometimes, but I feel like a lot of managers do that. A lot of managers don't always berate their players or heavily criticize their players after every game. There is games where they do that, and I think games like the Newcastle game, he came out there and he said it as it is. There's games where he comes out there and says it as it is. There's games where he comes out there and says, you know what? We tried our best. Some things didn't go our way, right? I think there's a combination of the two. But going back to what you said about Riyad Mahrez, bro, you shocked me, you know? You genuinely believe Riyad Mahrez is a better Premier League player than Mo Salah.
Yeah, he's one of the best players I've ever seen play football.
But how is he better than Mo Salah? He's not better at scoring goals than Mo Salah. He's not better at assisting. He's not better overall than Mo Salah. Maybe he's better at set pieces, and maybe he's better technically.
He's better at winning trophies. He's better at big moments for club and country. Yeah, he's better at and his GA ain't too bad, to be fair. Yeah. So the only thing Salah's got over him is he scores more goals. He's got a better first touch. He's got a better weak foot.
He's a better passer also.
He's a better dribbler. No way is Salah a better passer than Mahrez. He's mad.
Definitely a better passer. He's a very effective passer. He gets a lot of assists.
Bro.
I know Salah heavily is favored on one foot, but on that right flank, he gets you a lot of assists compared to Riyad Mahrez. Come on.
Let's see how many assists Riyad Mahrez has got.
Salah's about to break the assist record for God's sakes. Come on, Lee.
Yeah, that's cool. That's great. Fantastic. It's easy. It's easier to do it now when this era is shit, bruv. Yeah, when Mahrez was playing at Leicester, yeah, could you tell me? You're telling me that Salah could do what Mahrez did at Leicester?
Salah.
No chance. Salah was slumming it at Basel, bruv. Yeah, when at Basel, then he went to Chelsea, couldn't get in the Chelsea team, although he did score against us in the 6-0. Yeah, then he went to where did he go after that? Fiorentina or Roma or somewhere.
Salah is doing a single-handed title charge right now. With his whole attack is pretty much
it's not single-handed. Come on.
His whole attack is nowhere near him when it comes to production, and he is carrying that attack.
Okay.
Mo Salah has won multiple Premier League Players of the Season. He's about to win multiple Premier League Players of the Season if he wins it this year.
Riyad Mahrez played false 9 and won back-to-back titles.
And he's also about to win multiple PFA Player of the Season. Now, if you want to do the eye test versus stats, I'm not doing that. I see people in the chat already saying that. It's not eye test for stats. I think Mo Salah is a better player with statistics and with eye test. If you want to talk about flicks and tricks and who's entertaining on the ball, fair play. You want to talk about that. But I'm talking about effectiveness, goal scoring, overall impact, helping your team get over the line.
Riyad Mahrez then, because he's got over the line more.
It's Mo Salah.
Riyad Mahrez at Man City, yeah, I'm looking at his stats now. 236 games, 78 goals, 56 assists. That's what 134 GA in 236 games. Not as the main man, yeah. Although he was the main man, yeah, for 2 seasons straight when he played false 9. Yeah, not only that, he single-handedly got them in the Champions League final. Yeah, he single-handedly got them in an FA Cup final, scoring a hat-trick. First player to score a hat-trick in the FA Cup semi since 1958. Against Sheffield United, scored a hat-trick. He got benched the next game against Bayern. Now imagine Saka scores a hat-trick, gets to a final, and he gets benched. The uproar would be crazy. Yeah, Riyad Mahrez is a bad boy, bro. One of the best first touches you'll ever see in world football ever.
But that doesn't
left foot, right foot, dribbling, the fake shot, the goals, all types of goals. Yeah, free kicks. Yeah, dribbling past people. Left foot's crazy. Right foot's just as good. Done it for his country as well. Salah could never, by the way. Riyad Mahrez scored a 93rd minute fucking screamer free kick. Yeah, to get his team to the final.
Salah and Riyad Mahrez should not be compared.
You're right, because one's clear and one's bang average. And
let me explain to you why Salah is superior. Salah is a better goal scorer. Salah is a better assister. Salah is a better overall player than Riyad Mahrez when it comes to football. Now, if you want to say Riyad Mahrez is aesthetically more pleasing on the eye, it's a similar argument that people make about Hazard, and you probably think Hazard's better than Salah also, based on your analysis of football.
And Alexis Sanchez as well.
I think, Lee, what you value is aesthetics over effectiveness and in contributing to winning.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Sorry to cut in, yeah? This fella right here, do you reckon he's better than Mohamed Salah?
1 second.
Do you think Zidane's better than Mohamed Salah?
It's a midfielder.
Zidane played left midfield, left wing.
Bro, Zidane to me is a midfielder.
But that's because we're playing 4-4-2. We're playing 4-3-3
He's more of a 10. If you know me, Zidane's my introduction to football. 9 years.
So you're saying you agree with me? He's better than Salah.
Zidane is one of the 5 best players I've ever watched play football in my life.
Thank you. What was his GA?
He didn't have GA as much.
Thank you. Well, there we go then. See, that was aesthetically pleasing then, right?
But 1 second. There's 2 different things though. He's a midfielder.
What about Giggsy then? What about Ryan Giggs?
Ryan Giggs. I don't put Ryan Giggs in the same conversation as Salah.
For what reason? Because he played left forward, left wing.
Only
won 13 Premier League titles. Didn't have a load of GA though.
Are you saying Ryan Giggs is a better footballer?
He's a better footballer than Salah would ever be.
Better player historically, because Mo Salah is going to go down in history
as a better footballer. Giggs is better than Salah by a mile, bruv. Yeah. I say Giggs' debut. I remember Giggsy, 17-year-old Giggsy running rings around everyone.
There's 2 conversations we're having. One is about who's a better footballer, and the other one is about who's going to be remembered as the better player overall.
No. We was having a conversation that you've changed to who's going to be better overall. Who is the better footballer?
I think Mo Salah, because of his output, edges a lot of different players that are close to him in the conversation. He's now overtaken the likes of Riyad Mahrez and Eden Hazard, in my opinion, because of his consistency over time and his ability to be the main man and continue to score at a high rate, where he's one of the top goal scorers in the league. He broke the goal record. He's about to break the assist record. He's carrying a Liverpool team for the 2nd time to win a league. Maybe you can say the first time wasn't a carry job, but this is definitely a carry job. And as much as I like Riyad Mahrez, he's one of my favorites. As much as everyone loves Eden Hazard, and he's one of the best players we've watched play in the Premier League in the last decade, I don't think they touch Salah when it comes to the effectiveness and consistency that he had in his game. Riyad Mahrez and Eden Hazard all had dips, all had ups and flows, all had moments where you could say, you know what, we need a result. They might not be necessarily that guy to get it over the line. Where
Okay.
Salah, statistically, and when it comes to performances overall for the last how many years, has been that guy. And I don't think this is recency bias at all.
Okay, no, that's fair. But then explain how Riyad Mahrez at Leicester. Explain Riyad Mahrez at Leicester. Then explain him in the false nine 2 seasons in a row at City.
Riyad
That's
Mahrez,
the main man.
Riyad Mahrez at Leicester.
Riyad Mahrez. Sorry to cut him. Riyad Mahrez at Man City, was their top goal scorer. Yeah. What season was that, guys? He was their top goal scorer. I think it might have done it back to back. Yeah, and I think that was the last season of Aguero. He actually had more goals. Yeah, Mahrez had more goals than anyone in that team. And he got him over the line.
Riyad Mahrez, I don't view as a goal-scoring midfielder, attacking midfielder. What I view him as, he is like, it's difficult to explain, but Mo Salah is a goal scorer. Mo Salah is a bagsman. Mo Salah is the guy who's going to get you a goal or an assist, and you're not going to be looking for much more from him for the rest of the game. He's going to be the guy who, in that final third, is the most clinical and the most decisive. Riyad Mahrez is the kind of player who connects the attack and the defense, and it's not necessarily has to be the guy who scores the goal or has to be the guy who gets the assist. And when I analyze those two players, they are slightly different, but they play in a similar position. So if I'm going to judge the two, I'm going to say Riyad Mahrez is a better connector and a better guy to connect the dots. But Mo Salah is the guy who's going to win you the game. He's going to be the guy who you give him half a chance, he's going to win you the game. I view him as a more clinical goal scorer, a more effective overall footballer at helping you win a game. But if you need a team, both guys can do a job, but it depends on how you view the game at this point. We're fighting semantics. I think Mo Salah, the reason why he separates himself from Riyad Mahrez is because of his numbers are so much more superior, and his importance to the team, I think, is a lot higher also.
His importance to the team is higher.
Yeah, because guess what? Riyad Mahrez might.
You do realize that when they had that front three, Mane, Salah, and Firmino, you do realize Mane is better than him.
I don't think Mane was ever better than Salah.
Oh man, you're having a stinker, bruv.
No, I don't think.
Okay, let me ask you this then: Where'd you rate Kane then? Because Kane's got mad GA and he gets his team over the line to win nothing.
Harry Kane,
because he's got more GA. Than,
Harry Kane is still a world-class player without winning a trophy.
What about Ronaldinho? Is he better than Salah?
Ronaldinho? Okay. This
is where the stats argument falls down again.
No, but Ronaldinho also had stats, but not every season. Not every season. Now, I'm not going to look at this is the thing. It's difficult to judge players from different eras. That's the honest truth. I can judge Riyad Mahrez and Salah because they played in a similar era. I can see them going up against similar teams. The way that wingers were played in Ronaldinho's days are a lot less attacking and a lot more creative and a lot more of like the person who brings the ball up and is we almost use wingers nowadays as a second striker or inside forward, where let's be honest, he was playing on the wing, but he was more of a 10. He was more of another midfielder bringing the ball up.
What about Neymar then? Is he better than him?
Neymar, this is controversial. I think Neymar is a better player than Ronaldinho. And people are going to be losing their mind. I think
I hear that, but for me,
I think Ronaldinho is a great player, but I think Neymar's peak is better than Ronaldinho's peak. Now
I hear it. Neymar's won a trophy every year he's played football.
Yeah. Now when we compare Mo Salah and Neymar, this is where it gets sticky, because Mo Salah has been more consistent, but Neymar has always been better and had a better peak. So I think Neymar is the better player than Mo Salah. Mo Salah has been more consistent, but Neymar's peaks and his lows are much better than Salah's. So that's why I separate Salah and Neymar. Neymar is still a better player for me, and I'm not looking at eye test. I'm looking at just, this is how I analyze football. Maybe I analyze football similar to how I analyze basketball, and that's why I'm different from other people, because I analyze I learned football after I learned as much as I did about other sports. So my analyzation of football is like a North American view of things. You guys probably view things differently, but
Yeah, so you view things more off of stats, right? We don't.
I do view things off stats, and I do view things off of your peaks and your lows. So, for example, a player who has a very low, bad season, like Phil Foden, compared to a guy in Bukayo Saka who I think has had consistent performances every single time he's been here, I'm going to rate Bukayo Saka higher.
That's mad. That's mad.
Okay,
See the way I view it, yeah, right. Trophies take a part in this, right? And listen, people are saying, "Oh, Lee said that he can hear the Neymar thing." We're not talking about some Mickey Mouse footballer. Neymar was a bad boy. Yeah, he's falling off now. Obviously, it's coming to the end of his career. Yeah, Ronaldinho was a bad boy. Yeah, for me, Ronaldinho is better than Neymar. But I can hear a debate as to why people would think Neymar's better. Yeah, number one, they didn't watch the whole of Ronaldinho's career, whereas I did. Yeah, and secondly, yeah, the game's slightly changed now. Yeah,
I seen Ronaldinho win World Cups.
Yeah, I hear it. I hear it. Yeah, Neymar was bad boy, but so was Ronaldinho. And this is the thing. Yeah, we're talking like you'd say Neymar. I'm saying Ronaldinho. I don't even think that's even controversial. Like Neymar was a baller, bro. Yeah, but at the same time, Ronaldinho was better for me. But I see Ronaldinho's whole career. You didn't. Yeah, and this same with.
He started his career what year?
Who, Ronaldinho?
Was it in the 95, 96?
Fuck knows. It was 90 something.
Anyways, I got introduced to football in 98. So to anybody who thinks I might not have as good as ball knowledge as Lee, 100%. You have probably a better memory of football games in 2006, 2005, 2004 than I do. And I'll be 100% honest, bro. You think I was watching League Cup, FA Cup games of Arsenal in the early 2000s? That probably wasn't even on TV like that in Canada. I remember was watching Premier League games and World Cups and Euros and occasional other games of other leagues on a rare occasion. But my biggest memories of football is the World Cups and just Premier League football, early stages.
Yeah, so this is a good part. I'll get the super chats in a minute, guys. It's 1,300 in it. Get these likes up, yeah? We're going to do about another 30 odd minutes on here, and then we're going to switch to a girls' channel.
Yeah? We got to talk about this. What phase? You need to stop doing this.
No. Hold on. 1 second. Then we hold that thought for a second. Use your eyes, not stats. It's lazy punditry. 100% totally agree, right? Because if you want to use stats, Mohamed Salah and Harry Kane are better than this guy and Maradona and Ronaldinho, right? Because their stats, their peak, as you're saying, Premier League always at his peak. Bro, I take into account, yeah, big moments. Riyad Mahrez has got more big moments than Mohamed Salah. He's got more big moments than Mohamed Salah for club and country. Yeah, I take into account trophies. Well, he's got a fuck ton more trophies than Salah's ever going to win if he plays to 50. Right, I take into account touch, technique. Yeah, then I take into account GA. They're the four metrics I use.
I agree.
And on all of them, bar GA, Mahrez clears him, bruv.
I want to.
And he's still got good GA.
I want to talk to you about the phase thing, but before just to finish off this point, I don't disagree, but I think you need a combination of the two. I think eye test and stat both need to be working together to come up with a conclusion. It has to be somewhere in the middle. You can't just use eye test alone, because then you're going to tell me that Saint Maximin and this Turkey guy are more effective players than
Saint Maximin is shit.
Okay, you know that Turkey guy that everyone keeps talking about in France?
I don't watch him.
Oh, he's amazing.
Yeah, I don't watch him.
He plays for Lyon. He's amazing. Bro, why is he still at Lyon then? Why isn't he making a big move? Why isn't somebody in for him?
Yeah, you can say that about Matt Letizia. He stayed at Southampton. Man United, Chelsea, and Arsenal.
I think there's some players. I think there's some players like what do you call it? Depay.
Let's not forget. Lyon are a big club as well, by the way.
I think there's some players like Depay who are very good on the eye and they're very good players. But then there's some players who are really good on the eye, but they're not the best. But they get propped up because they're aesthetically pleasing. And they get put into conversations that they shouldn't be in because they're more aesthetically pleasing. and they do things that is more aesthetically pleasing. Hence why more people like saying they are the best player when they're not really the best player. For example, Bruno Fernandes is not aesthetically pleasing at all. He's just effective. People will call him shit because
He is shit.
because he's not the best footballer. But I do think his effectiveness and consistency has to put him in a conversation where he's a really good footballer.
No, not at all. He just gets output. Doesn't make him a good footballer. Right, here we go. This is a great question. Great question. So is Erling Haaland a good footballer?
Erling Haaland, based on what you guys consider a good footballer, no, but he's effective and he's up there as one of the best in his position.
He is the best in his position for me, but he's a shit footballer. Yeah, Mohamed Salah gets a mad ton of goals, but he ain't that good, bro.
This is where
Riyad Mahrez gets less goals, but is better as overall as a footballer. He's also won more and had more big moments to help his teams. Not one, 3 teams win trophies. His nation won an AFCON. He scored the goal in the semi-final, free kick last minute to get them to the final. Then they won it. Mohamed Salah's never won anything with Egypt. In fact, he's bottled it against Senegal in a final against Mane.
What do you need? What do you need? If your team needs Arsenal, if we need a player right now,
I'm taking Mahrez over Salah all day and twice on Sunday.
Okay, any team needs a player. They can make a case for either one. But overall, who's been a better player in their time in the Premier League? It's Mo Salah.
But you're basing that on what? Just output, goals, and assists.
I'm not only basing it on output.
The better player's the one with the most trophies in the Premier League, and Mahrez has got 5.
You want to know something? Salah has also been a better creator.
With 2 different teams.
Salah has also been a better creator than Riyad Mahrez in his time in the Premier League.
Bro, getting assists doesn't make you a better creator.
Getting assists, it's not only about getting assists. He does the pre-assists also. Salah is so impactful in the build-up play for Liverpool. It's literally give him the ball and he does everything. Him and Trent. The right-hand side of Liverpool does all the creativity. Salah is definitely a big part of Liverpool's creativity. And it's not just getting assists. Getting assists shows how effective he is at creating. But he also creates without getting the assists also. Salah is not, I'm not saying Salah is better. I'm saying Salah is clear. And the reason why he's clear is because of his overall goals, assists, creativity, overall impact, and influence in a team winning. Now, Riyad Mahrez is in a
only won 1 Prem, so that's irrelevant. Soon to be 2. Mahrez has won 5 at 2 different teams.
We love Henry. He's only won 2 Prems. Yeah. It's not only about Prems.
So if we're taking in Champions Leagues, FA Cups, League Cups,
there's players,
country cups, like clubs, team, other trophies in other countries. Well, on every one of them, Mahrez clears him.
Bro, if it was only based on trophies, then every single position in the Premier League all-time 11 would have Man United players.
Well, yeah, Giggsy's in anyway.
He's not in. Giggs is not in.
Bro, you said you started watching football in 98.
Yeah.
Giggsy was already balling, bro.
Yeah, Giggs was a baller. Giggs gave us problems, a lot of problems.
Giggs was a bad boy.
Yeah, I know that.
CR7 back then, yeah, running rings around the Invincibles, mate.
He was balling even in the what do you call it? Late
when he was 40 years old in midfield, he was balling.
Yeah, he even came back deep. But I'll tell you this, man. When it comes to my analysis of football, I don't view things the same way as you. I don't look at eye test alone. I weigh more of my analysis of a player based on their effectiveness, and I do look at stats. Maybe I'm closer to the stats than I am eye test, but I use both. I don't just go and just say stats only. Stats don't determine who's a better player for me alone.
So what are your metrics then? Let's do, just for anyone who's a bit confused, what are your metrics for defining what a better player is then? So stats is part of it. Yeah, what else?
Importance and impact in a team. Because if you...
Impact and importance in a team to get trophies or just to win a game?
Let me give you an example. If you were to say to me right now, who's a better player, Odegaard or Cole Palmer? Cole Palmer's a better player in my opinion.
Miles better, yeah.
Yeah, and it shows with his overall impact that he has on a team compared to Odegaard, right? But they don't play in the same position, really. That's not a good example. A better example would be, what would be the best example? Let me give you 2 examples of players who are doing well, but one is clearly a better player. Chris Wood and Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins is doing more for his team, contributing more for his team, and overall impacting his team better. But guess what? Chris Wood has more goals. Chris Wood has his team in a better position this season. But Ollie Watkins is a way better player, and I value him better. And he might not have better stats this season, but he's a better overall player, in my opinion. And that's how I kind of look at it. So
every metric you use, Salah's cleared it. Salah's not cleared in. Mahrez is clear, apart from goals. Every metric you use, consistency, impacts in games to win trophies, yeah, and then GA. Yeah, well, there's only the GA that Mahrez ain't got over Salah. He's got everything else from him. He's done it at Leicester. He's done it at Man City as the main guy as well, by the way, at both of them clubs at times. Yeah, him and Vardy and Kante, them three. Yeah, and Mahrez was running rings around everybody at Leicester. Vardy was slapping them in. Mahrez was slapping them in. Well, then he goes to Man City. He got top goal scorer in 2021 or 21-22. He was playing false nine. Now imagine we put Saka as false nine.
You just have a Salah agenda. You still think Danny Welbeck's a better footballer than Salah?
He is.
No, he's not.
Okay.
No, he's not. Danny Welbeck can't do a friggin' what do you call it? That the outside of your foot, left foot pass. He can't do that.
What you mean the Trivela pass?
Yeah, he can't.
Salah pulls that off 1 in 100, by the way.
Oh, he does that every game.
Salah pulls that off 1 in 100.
Salah could do a left-footed Trivela pass to the point where he doesn't even need to use his right foot anymore. That's how good
his right foot shit. The only player in world football that can pull off a Trivela pass every single time is Lamine Yamal.
Bro,
that's his signature pass.
Mo Salah is so good with his left foot. He could do a Trivela pass better than some people can pass with their right foot. And you're telling me he's not a good footballer?
He's not a good footballer. He's a decent footballer, but he's not great, bruv. Let's not pretend he's the
goal. The goal he scored versus Man City. The goal
he's done that against Watford about a week earlier as well. We're talking 2 goals. Bro, I could reel off 100 goals, yeah, that Mahrez has done where you're like, what the fuck has happened there? Sitting man on their bum, bruv. Whipping it top bins, free kick last minute. When Liverpool and Egypt needed my man to step up, yeah, he bottled it. Yeah, he's won 2 Prems, and that's including this one, bro. Yeah, and that's including this one. Mahrez has won 5.
You know something? Who out of Riyad Mahrez and Salah is closer to Messi than Riyad Mahrez? Why is that wild? Why is that wild? Why are you going off camera? Why is that wild?
I want no part of this. That's why.
Okay, let's move on to Arsenal then. Let's move on to Arsenal.
No, you've had a stinker, mate. And you have to go at me for saying Welbeck's better than Salah. You've just said Salah's closer to Messi than Mahrez.
Yeah, 100%.
End the stream, Dave.
100%. Anyways, let's move on to Arsenal. Every time
my Salah opinion sucks, bro. I'm not saying they're fucking both dog shit footballers, bruv. Yeah, and this is the problem with social media, my friend. Yeah, I don't rate Salah because he's not very good. That doesn't mean he's bad.
Bro, don't get cut off. We're gonna
that doesn't mean he's bad. When we rate players like this player versus that player, yeah, we're talking about one that's got a mad output in a good footballer, great footballer, should I say? I mean, a great footballer, Salah, but he's effective.
Yeah, like you just have an agenda.
My agenda is I've seen the best players in the world, mate, ever to have played football. Yeah, and these men are shit, bro, in comparison to them. But in this era, they look amazing. Some of them look amazing, and their outputs are amazing. Harry Kane is a top player. Riyad Mahrez is one of the best players I've ever seen play football, bro. And I've seen Ronaldinho, I've seen Zidane. Yeah, I've seen fucking the best of the best, bro. Yeah, I've seen Messi. I've seen all of their careers, bro. Yeah, I've seen the back-end career of Maradona when he was charlied off his nut. Yeah, but when I speak to my dad's seen even more legends, George Best and players like this, yeah? Right? And my dad says Zidane's the best player he's ever seen. He's 67 in August. Yeah, somebody in my chat said the same yesterday. Yeah? So I haven't got an agenda. Yeah, I've just seen better footballers that are way clear, bro. Yeah, if you put Mohamed Salah back in the 90s, he ain't doing nothing. If you put Mahrez in the 90s, he's balling. Bro, I've seen Stoichkov and Hadji run rings around people. Yeah, Mahrez is that type of player. He can dribble. He's technically savvy. He's sound. Left foot, right foot. And no matter how many times you say Lee's drunk in the chat, yeah, that ain't dismissing the fact that you didn't see it and I did, bruv. So if you didn't see it, you can't have an opinion on it, can you?
What's your top? Let's end off this section. And what's your top 5?
What players of all time?
For me, it's Ronaldo, Messi,
Which Ronaldo?
Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi. No, in no particular order. Don't worry. I'm not saying
Okay.
no particular order. Ronaldo, Messi, Zidane, R9, and Henri. That's my 5.
Messi is head and shoulders above anyone I've ever seen. Head and shoulders above anyone. It's a good question though, because I've seen a lot of fucking good players.
Ronaldo, but I know Messi's the better player.
So you're an aesthetics merchant now then?
I prefer
because he's got more GA than Messi.
I prefer Ronaldo.
Messi's got more GA.
I prefer Ronaldo. No, because bro, ever since the day Messi scored 4 past us, I never liked him ever again after that day. I'll be 100. The day he scored 4 past Arsenal, I never liked him.
We were 3-1 up over them 2 legs at that point as
well. Even though Ronaldo did what he did to us when he was at Manchester United, where he knocked us out of the Champions League and everything else, I still hated Messi more. That day when he scored 4 past us.
When he chipped Almunia and slapped it straight in. Chips it over his head like 3 yards out and slapped it. My 5, I'd go, Messi is the GOAT for me. Yeah, best player I'll ever see. We never see a player like him ever again. Yeah. Messi, R9. You can, these ain't in no particular order, but Messi's the GOAT. Yeah, the other 4. Messi, R9.
I didn't put Pele and I didn't put Maradona because I didn't watch them. Like, I'm not going to put them in my 5 because I didn't watch them.
Man said Henri went 008 in finals. Guess what? Mohamed Salah's gone 1 in 14 in finals, and that was a penalty.
I don't get why people are putting Maradona and Pele in teams. They did if you didn't watch them, how are you putting them in your team?
Yeah, my chat are not kids, bro. To be fair. I've got a lot of over 40s in this chat. But for me, Messi's the GOAT. R9's in there. I'd say, who else can I put in there? Because I'm going to go with what I liked. Yeah. Ronaldinho has got to be in there. So Messi, R9, Ronaldinho. These ain't in any order apart from Messi's number 1, yeah?
Yeah.
R9, Ronaldinho, Messi. Who else am I going to put in there, man?
Hagen? What? Who's Hagen?
Who else should I put in there? Because I've seen so many good players that I want to put Bergkamp in there. I can't lie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I could put Zola in there, but I don't know. There's so many good players that I've seen. It's crazy. Bergkamp was a bad boy. Zidane, yeah, Zidane's got to be in there. Yeah,
you rate Bergkamp more than Henri, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Zidane's in there. So we're going Messi. Yeah, well, somebody said Welbeck. Messi, R9, Ronaldinho, Zidane. Boy, Van Basten's a shout, you know.
Van Basten.
Oh, that's a shout, bruv.
I don't think Maldini.
No, I'm gonna go Bergkamp.
Fair.
I'm gonna go Bergkamp because I think he's the best player to play in the Prem ever.
You know what? You want me to save all the Arsenal stuff for my channel? Or
yeah, save all of that for yours. Yeah, we'll do that on yours. Let me grab these super chats quick, yeah? Salah wouldn't even make my top 20 all-time Premier 11. Thank you.
20 players better than Mo Salah in Premier League all time. Are you drunk?
Bro, I could name about 50 better than him. And people have clipped that up and go, oh, look at him, he's got an agenda. No, okay. I've seen the entirety of the Premier League.
Name 10 players you view better than Mo Salah who played at right wing.
I'm not talking about wing, we're talking players. He said 20 players that wouldn't make an 11. Bro, we could put Cristiano Ronaldo right wing. Well, he's instantly better. Yeah, he's instantly better. Riyad Mahrez is instantly better. So there's 2 I've named straight off the bat. Yeah, 2 straight away, bro. Yeah, Joe Cole, there's 3. Yeah, Arjen Robben, there's 4. Joe Cole was a better footballer than Mohamed Salah, bro. Trust me. Joe Cole was a bad boy. Yeah, Arjen Robben, so there's 4 I've named straight away. Yeah, Gareth Bale, there's 5. Yeah, there's 5 I've named better than Mohamed Salah straight away, brother. 5. Why are you laughing at my Joe Cole take? Joe Cole, did you watch Joe Cole play football? Like, real talk. Did you watch Joe Cole play football?
No, continue. Don't get caught off track.
Like, what are we doing here? Did you watch Joe Cole play football?
Are you putting Lundberg in that?
Yeah, he's a better footballer than Mohamed Salah, bruv.
Hey, he won a player of the season. Fair. Continue.
No, but I don't care about player of the season and all of that, yeah, because there's plenty of players that were, like you said, Foden shouldn't have won it. It should have been Rodri.
JJ Okocha over him.
JJ Okocha is one of the best footballers you'll ever see, bruv. Are we just doing right wingers or are we just going all over the park? So if we're going on to the other side, we'll go Alexis Sanchez. He's better. Eden Hazard's better. Yeah, Giggsy was better. Yeah, Ginola was better. Bro, I can keep going. Thierry Henry was better. Yeah, Mane was better. Yeah. So we're just going wingers, yeah? We're just going wingers. Pires is better. Overmars was better. Nani was better. Like, we can keep going. We're not doing strikers. We're doing wingers, guys. Yeah? We can keep going, by the way. Should we keep going?
I don't think I think what's happening right now with Mo Salah is we're not appreciating greatness.
It's not greatness, bruv. His goal output is great.
I don't think you're appreciating greatness. I don't.
His goal output is great, but it's not a great
Majority
player,
of the players you just named don't touch Mo Salah. Joe Cole doesn't touch Mo Salah.
Did you watch Joe Cole's whole career? Did you see him at West Ham? Yeah, exactly. So you can't say that then. This is why when Hooks was on the show the other day, yeah.
I just remember him at Chelsea. I remember he came from West Ham, but I don't remember his whole career like that.
Bro, this is why I always say, yeah, if you didn't see it, you can't have an opinion on it. And this is why when people in my chat say to me, "Oh, you said about this," well, yeah, did you watch that player? No, we'll shut up then. Like, not you personally.
Bro, I seen him play, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't sit there and be like, I wasn't like a tactical when I was watching football when I was younger. I was kind of just like I was watching it, but I wasn't like paying attention to every single detail of every single player. I kind of can remember some goals and some performances, but like really and truly, he's a good technical winger. But is he better than Mo Salah? Is he more effective than Mo Salah? No.
Yeah, but when you say effective, you're talking about GA, bro. If you're using GA to make a player good,
is he a better passer than Salah? No. Is he a better goal scorer than Salah?
Joe Cole.
Is he a better passer than Salah? No, he's not.
Is he a better passer than Salah?
No, he's not.
Oh my day, yeah, Ken Chelsea was a bad boy as well. I can't lie, he was a baller.
Next,
you're telling me that Joe Cole was not a better passer than Mohamed Salah?
Why is it that Salah such a polarizing figure to you?
It's not, but I've seen ballers, bro, in the Prem, and let alone abroad, bro. He's not that good. He's good, but he's not that good. He's not the way people are talking about him and putting him up in these conversations. The only reason he's in these conversations is because of the amount of goals he's got, bruv.
No, the reason why he's in that conversation is because of how he has taken over the league. He has been one of the most effective, most dangerous players.
He's playing in one of the worst eras of English football ever. In fact, the worst era. This is the worst era. This is the worst Premier League ever.
Everybody says it was better when they were younger. Everybody says that.
No, bro, to be fair, up until about 2014.
The kids that are watching football today, in 10 years' time, will say this era is better than their.
Yeah, and the standards have got lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. Yeah, 10 years ago, up till 2014-15, yeah, the Prem was quality. After the last 10 years, it's been shit.
No, the honest truth is the opposite. Football has gotten better, Lee. What has happened is the football getting better has equaled situations where the chaos in football has kind of disappeared. You don't see the same level of jumping tackles into each other, fighting on the pitch. You don't see the same crazy chaotic goals. It's more scripted. It's more planned. It's more either direct or counterattack or controlled. And now with the way that football is played, it is a better level. Players are better.
The players are not better.
Statistics are better. Individuals are more physically fit than ever before. And it has led to maybe more boring football, but the level of football has never been this high. Football was maybe more aesthetically pleasing in the past, but right now, this is the highest level of football because the players are more fit, they're more athletic, the managers are more better tactically, and the players are more coached in every aspect of the game.
Anyone who uses stats to make out a player's good, yeah, big country. Joe Cole Prem stats: 378 games, 46 goals, 36 assists. He's better than Salah. Allow it. Cool. So is Salah better than fucking Zidane then, based off of your logic?
You know how I know? You know how I know football's better now? You know how
is
I know
better than Maradona based off of your logic? Yeah, because if you want to use stats as an argument to make a player good, we instantly know he's not that good. Because nobody knows nobody knows Zidane's stats, do they? We just all knew he was a baller, bro.
If you took a Premier League player from today's era, one of the best in the era, this era, and you slapped them in one of the past eras, based on how football is played, we don't know how they would perform. But one thing we can tell you, some of the guys, one thing we can tell you is some of the players from back in the day couldn't hack it in today's football, either because of lack of physical fitness, or because
You
of
wouldn't get the
how
ball
the
off them.
tactics or how the tactics have changed. Some of the goals that players were shooting from or goals that they were scoring back in the day, they might be screamers, they might be beautiful goals, but they were not effective. And managers in today's day would not want players taking some of the screamers these guys were scoring back in the day, or some of the crazy goals that were being scored back in the day. It's ineffective. They would rather have the
It's
ball.
not ineffective at all. It's not ineffective. All of this system crap, has killed the game in England. And until we get managers stop playing the same fucking system every week, and actually adapt to the team they're playing against, instead of doing all of this like 6'5" rugby players corner again, a lay crap. Pep just playing sideways U-shaped horseshoe football like we do, us and Pep. Why have Liverpool won the league? Because they don't play like that. They don't play like that, bro.
That's not true.
And Man City's players have lost their legs. Bernardo Silva, he's dusted at that club.
That's not true.
Kevin De Bruyne should have gone last summer. Gundo's finished. There's their three midfielders, bro. Three of them midfielders. Rodri's then out injured. And then you're playing all this horseshoe football with that dickhead running up and down the wing like Beetlejuice, bro, 100 mile an hour, and then pass it back.
Football.
These players got no individual technique and skill to take a man on.
Football has lost the level of unpredictability that you had in your childhood, maybe. And maybe it's less chaotic. Maybe it's more boring because of the systems that it's being played with. And maybe certain aspects of the game that you used to watch has changed, but the overall product, the way it's covered, the way that it's managed, the way the players are performing, the pace the players are performing at has increased. If you go back and watch the old games, like I have done recently, the pace that they're playing at is a lot slower. It's a lot more chaotic.
But they're also getting, this is a good comment, they're also getting kicked the fuck out of, and it's not even a foul. Now imagine, putting these pampered little bitches into that era, when you touch them, they're on the floor rolling around. Bro, they'd get snapped in half every week.
No. Stop it. This era bullshit. I hear it even in the NBA. I hear it in other sports. Do you think some of these guys, you think Virgil van Dijk could not play in any fucking era?
Name me what team he gets in back in the day then. What Liverpool team does he get in back in the day? Does he get in any of the 70s and 80s teams?
Virgil van Dijk.
He ain't better than Alan Hansen, mate.
Virgil van Dijk walks into every single Liverpool team all time and is their best player.
Never. You never watched Alan Hansen, mate. You never watched Mark Lawrence.
This guy is a man mountain. He's bigger than all those centre backs back in the day. He's technically
doesn't matter how big he is. Vinny Jones is bigger than him.
I'm sorry, no. This is the biggest BS I ever heard. You know what? The title of the video is no longer about Arsenal. This generation of football is better than any past generation of football, technically and physically. That is what it's about.
It's not physically though, is it? And it's not technically.
Physically, football. These footballers are better medically fit. They're more athletically fit. They have better overall skills, and
they don't have better overall skills. There's no individuality. Nobody can tackle. Nobody can cross a fucking ball.
That's the tactics.
No, nobody can cross a ball. Even when they get past their man, they spank it straight off the first man. Back in the day, this is why when you watch Mahrez, when you watch Lamine Yamal and players like that, I'm like, yes, they actually are balling. When you watch Lamine Yamal's goal against Holland the other night, he took that down on the side of his foot, dropped his shoulder, and whipped it straight in the top corner. Bro, that's like, you don't see them goals in the Premier League because no fucker's got any technique.
No, you see that from right backs and left backs now because the roles changed. The wingers are back in the day.
Name me a left back that scored a goal like that this season, or a right back in the Premier that scored a goal like that. Cushioned one, an over the top ball, cushioned it on the side of his foot, dropped the shoulder and whipped it top bins.
Calafiori
didn't drop one on the side of his foot, drop his shoulder and whip it. He just cut inside and slapped it. He cut inside and slapped it across goal. Great goal.
Calafiori did that.
No, it's not the same goal, Gale. That's what I'm saying. The ball was an over the top ball. Lamine Yamal cushions it on the side of his left foot, which then deads the ball. He drops the shoulder and whips it top bins. Calafiori's goal was cold. But it ain't the same goal.
It is.
It's not. It's a completely different goal.
That is this version of that goal. Similar. Let me give you another example. Another defender who scored that kind of goal a couple years back. Vincent Kompany versus Leicester. Instead of caressing it, he smashed it into the top corner from distance.
Vincent Kompany. How long ago was that, guys? About 7 years ago.
Nowadays, the goals that you see from back in the day from wingers and attackers that are from distance, you don't see those from attackers because they don't take those kind of shots. They get closer. They give themselves a better chance of scoring.
6 years ago, Kompany's goal.
right? The people
6 years ago, you had to go back 6 years to find another example.
No, I gave you Calafiori. You didn't
So
want
two
to hear it.
examples in 6 years. Wow.
No, because bro,
I've seen Lamine Yamal do it twice in a week.
bro, I'm pretty sure if we ask the chat, they can give you numerous
Yeah,
examples.
Vardiel's done a few, to be fair. Vardiel has done a few.
Trent's free kick this season.
Not talking about free kicks, bro. I see Barcelona women score 2 free kicks just in the same game. When was the last time we scored a direct free kick, bruv? Okay. Barcelona women slapped 2 from 30 yards, top bins.
One more thing you said. You said there's 2, everyone's playing the same system.
Yeah, it's crap.
I disagree. I think more people were playing the same system back in the day because they had the same default shell standard setup, 4-4-2, or whatever it was at that time. I think football emulates what's successful. So if a team is successful, I think a lot of people emulate it. No coincidence when Antonio Conte came to the Premier League and he was winning the league with 3 at the back. A lot more teams played with 3 at the back. Pep is winning with controlling football. A lot more teams are controlling the football. It's not a coincidence that you want to emulate what is working for other teams to win. And I think that is where you're confusing everyone playing the same way, because I can tell you for a fact, not everyone's playing the same way. There's different ways that people are playing. You have counter-attacking football, you have defensive football, you have attacking football, you have control.
All these teams are playing out from the back, even in lower leagues.
No,
playing out from the back.
That's
yes,
not
it
true.
Is. I've seen Bolton's goalkeeper this season fuck around and find out real quick.
Tell me Everton are playing out the back. Everton are the last team in the league playing out the back. I see Pickford seeing that ball every single week.
So one team.
No. Okay, let me go find it.
Southampton passing out the back. They conceded a goal the other week.
Did you recently see the build-up play map that was posted on?
I don't look at these things. To be fair, I don't. Bro, okay. Southampton, Ramsdale was passing around the back the other week. The defender miskicked it, and it resulted in a goal. I've seen Bolton do it this season. Yeah, so many teams have been passing out the back this season and conceded goals. Yeah, it's pathetic. Yeah, back in the day, you used to have different styles of play. You used to have Big Sam, fuck around and like fucking get his big lump up front, Kevin Davis. Yeah, then you used to have what's his name, Stoke, Tony Pulis. Yeah, there were different styles, bro. Everyone plays the same way.
Let me show you something, and it's gonna show you a visual image of exactly what I'm talking about. That people do not play the same way. Everyone plays a little bit different. Now, it might look similar to you at times because, let's be honest, majority of the game is played in possession and goals and defensive lapses are only short parts. So a lot of the football game might be looking similar. But this right here is the exact thing to show you what I'm talking about. 1 second, where is it?
That's a great comment, by the way, from Luke. Yeah, no classic wing players resulted in no long-range shots. Thank you.
1 second.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Well,
and the thing is as well, yeah. Anyone in this chat that's saying Salah's top 5 wingers of all time in the Prem, unless you've watched the entire Premier League from its infant days, from day one, you're in no position to comment.
All right, let me show you this.
Talk. Unless you've watched the entirety of the Premier League, how can you have that opinion? Because you've not seen the players before you were born if you weren't watching it. So how do you know that? So when you're saying, not you, sorry, go 1 sec. Yeah, when you're saying Mohamed Salah's top 5 wingers ever to play in the Premier League, bruv, you didn't watch David Ginola, bruv. You didn't watch some of these other players. You've watched it from when you've watched it. So how can you say that something you haven't watched, this is better than this person? For me, Leo Messi is the GOAT, but I only see the end of Maradona's career. Maradona might have been the GOAT, but I didn't see it. I asked my dad. My dad says Maradona's better than Messi. That's his opinion on it. He's seen his career, so I value that. If you haven't watched the entirety of something, it's like when we're linked to players, right? Our best example, Nico Williams. Oh, yeah, get him in. He's brilliant. He's brilliant. Okay, cool. Do you watch La Liga? No, you don't. We'll fucking watch it then because he ain't brilliant. Yeah. Oh, yeah, let's do a combined 11. Yeah, Hook's putting fucking Arsenal goalkeeper over fucking Courtois. How many games you watched, Hooks? Oh, I've only watched eight Madrid games all season. So you haven't. Why are you doing a combined 11 then? You ain't watched the league. It makes no sense to me, bro.
Combined 11 is biased, but this is what I'm showing you.
That's why you put 9 players in it, Gale.
What I'm showing you guys right now is
that looks like somebody's you're a teacher at nursery and you're giving them the crowns.
All right, Lee, I know you probably don't look at these things, but this is like the analytics of what is the build-up play for each team in the Premier League. And it goes to show you that teams build up differently and they play differently. So Chelsea, they do the U thing that you were talking about. Bournemouth.
What's the one thing you notice about all of that, by the way? Just because you've zoomed in there, yeah. So you've got what eight on the screen, yeah. Go back to the beginning where he was. That's it, right? So them 8 teams that are on there. What's the one thing you've noticed about every single thing on there straight away? Because you know what I've noticed straight away. Barely anyone goes through the middle.
Chelsea.
Barely anyone goes through. No forward passes through the middle. Barely anyone.
Yeah, that's true.
Everything's out to the wing, so they're all playing the same then, aren't they? Who's the team right at the very top, by the way? Sorry.
That's actually Bournemouth.
Bournemouth. So we now know they don't do fuck all down the right. They're all down the left. Yeah, Arsenal. Oh, we've got nothing down the left. Well, we can see that with our eyes. We don't need a pencil.
Aston
Villa, nothing down the right. Brentford, nothing down the middle.
Aston
So all you've
Villa
got to do is go through the middle and you'll
forward.
fucking beat them. It's pretty simple. Yeah,
No,
same
but
with Chelsea.
This
Same
goes
with
to
Crystal
show you,
Palace.
Lee.
They mix it up a little bit, to be fair.
Lee, my point of showing everybody in the chat this is to show you
Look
that
at the state of this, by the way.
a lot
Look
of
at the
teams,
state of these teams. They're all down the wings, bro.
a lot of teams play different. Some
No, they're
teams
doing the same thing, Gale, yeah, just on different sides of the pitch. Some teams are go down the right to do their build-up. Other teams are going down the left. Nobody is going and attacking through the middle, which makes my point. Yeah, nobody is. Look at all these lines out to the wings. Yeah, out to the wings. Some teams have got them on one side and nothing down the middle or the right. So you know everything's going down the left with Bournemouth. Yeah, so now all we've got to do is stop the left. They've got fuck all else, bruv.
Look at Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, Nottingham Forest, the same. Most of their attacking is down the left. None of these teams really, the majority of these teams barely go down the middle. And that proves my point to what I said earlier. Yeah, there's nobody that is creative enough, yeah, to be able to unlock a door. Yeah, these players in this era are shit. The systems are the same, just different varieties of the same system.
Look at the long pass team.
Everton, yeah, the long pass teams are the ones that have actually got a better mix of how they build up. Because look at the 2 teams that we've said earlier, yeah, right? Look at that right there, Everton and Palace. They have more variety in their build-up, but it's less effective.
And Liverpool,
and it's less effective. Yeah, but that's because of the quality of player they've got. If you put them managers at Arsenal, yeah, they'd have a better output. Maybe not a better results overall. Yeah, but we'd score more goals. We'd probably concede more goals. Yes, we wouldn't win anything. I'm not saying they're better managers than Arteta. What I'm saying is we'd have a different variety in our build-up.
Look at this. Some of the best midfields in the league. Liverpool, Newcastle, they're not utilizing their midfield. But what they are doing, they're finding other ways to open up play. But my main thing to show you
Which is why it's robotic.
My main thing to show you why I showed this was to show you that everyone does play different. Their shell might be similar, but they play different.
No, they're all playing the same thing. They're all playing the same system, just a different variety of it, bro. I mean, look at Bournemouth. That's pathetic. Yeah, look at Arsenal. That's pathetic. All down the right. Nothing through the middle.
No, but
nothing
then look
on the
at
left.
Liverpool.
Yeah, Liverpool, at least they've got a little bit of a mix in the middle. Yeah, but it's the same. It's a similar system, but they have more variety in their system. Ours is all down one side. Bournemouth's down one side. Villa, kind of all down one side, really. Yeah, Brentford, they've got nothing through the middle whatsoever, but they'll switch up either side. Yeah, Brighton, I mean, that's just a fucking mess. Yeah, Chelsea, they're playing exactly the same.
You know that's the defense, right? That's not even the attack.
No, I know, but I mean, look at the state of it.
What the fuck is that? You're right.
That's what I'm saying. Look at the state of it. Yeah, if you zoom out again, yeah, right, zoom out so we can see Chelsea again. Yeah, Chelsea, yeah, and Brentford play pretty similar. Yeah, look at their arrows, and then look at Brentford's arrows. It's pretty similar, right? Just a little bit like higher up the pitch. Yeah, Everton, they've got a bit more of a mix up, but it's still similar. Yeah, Fulham, I don't know what the fuck that is. Like, what the fuck is Fulham? Look at this.
They just keep changing the ball from the right wing to the left wing.
Yeah, Forest down one side. Man City.
So you think I was bringing this to support my point that they play different football? You're saying this is supporting your point because
there's nothing through the middle on any of these teams, bro. This is open play build up. Yeah, where's the through the middle? None of them teams really are playing through the middle consistently.
I think teams play so congested it's difficult to cut through the middle. The only
because everyone's copying each other with the same formations. 3 at the back. They have some teams that play 3 at the back. Then out of possession, it's a 5. Yeah, right. But then you'll have inverted this and inverted that, and then it's everything. Then you're just going sideways. And because none of these players are any good, they can't thread a through ball. So they have to get them out to the wing and hope to get a corner or across it.
Well, think about it. The 2 teams that do play the most balls through the middle are long balls.
Yeah, and guess what? They've
you're
got a
gonna,
striker at Crystal Palace who's scored more Premier League goals since Glaston's took over than Salah. Yeah, and then Everton. Yeah, well, Everton are down the bottom as well for a reason. But take Mateta out of that team, they'd be relegated. Yeah,
you
let's
know
be
what?
real with it.
Man City have something in the middle.
Yeah, but that's just passing sideways. Look, just little short 5-10 yard sideways passes.
Okay, I don't know what you're looking for, but
I'm
we
looking
gotta,
for arrows forward into the penalty box.
I need you to find a diagram explaining what you're looking for, because
Right, okay, so you see where Everton, you said more balls over the top. Yeah, so it's got the blue arrows going forward.
yeah,
There's hardly any teams in the Premier League that are doing balls forward through the middle. They're all going out to the wing.
but Lee, football in the past, they played the same formation, just different ways. Now
That
they play
comment there, go on.
now they play different formations, and different build-up styles. Maybe they don't utilize the middle because it's the least effective area to cut through a team through. It's more effective to cut through a team through either wing.
Well,
But
that's because of the system, and that comes back to what I'm saying. Everyone's trying to play the same. This
You know
comment
what?
here
We
about
gotta put
Glasner and Salah,
Arsenal.
by the way, Mateta, yeah. Sky Sports must be lying then, mate. Yeah. Since Glasner's took over, yeah, Mateta has scored the same amount of Premier League goals as Mohamed Salah. Since Glasner took over. But listen, we're going to redirect to a Gale's channel. We're going to talk about Arsenal on there. Big up to Arteta for life. Ask who's better, Salah or Bale. We covered that, brother. So I've only just seen these.
It's Salah
Bale. Anyway.
every day of the week.
Big
Salah.
up Chris Bailey. I love watching. I love the feeling watching Martinelli run the ball out for a goal kick. Reminds me of a young Walcott. Like, to be fair, Walcott was a lot more effective.
Is underappreciated.
There you go. We both agree. Fucking hell, we agree on saying.
There you go.
Big up the LFC Reaper. Goals win games. Yep.
Facts.
Goals do win games. Ask Harry Kane what his most important goals ever been. Oh. Okay.
And they call me the Liverpool hater, but I
before this season, what was Harry Kane's most important goal? Oh, there ain't one. It's won no trophies. Thank you. Arteta for life. Lee, can we please ask Salah? Can you please ask Salah in the Prem or Bale? We've just done that, brother. Bless up to you.
It's Salah every day.
Nope.
Bale did his best work in Real Madrid. How are you comparing the two?
He's a better footballer.
No, but his best work in the Premier League was literally him doing nothing. Based on your metric,
yeah, Salah, he won no trophies. He won no trophies, yeah, for Tottenham, yeah.
Based on
that's one of my 4 metrics. I have 4 metrics. Again, rewind the stream when you get a chance later. I have 4 metrics. The chat know this. I say it every day.
Fair.
Yeah. Top 5: Messi, R9, Baggio, Maradona, Romario. Wait.
No way Jamie was old enough to watch Maradona.
Wait, that's mad. Bless up. Wait, Haji, come on. Big up my Romanian G's, bro. Come on. Capul sus, frate. Capul sus.
Are we going to put the Ballon d'Or winning goalkeeper also?
No, we're going to put Cannavaro in the best 11 of all time then? Because he won a Ballon d'Or. Cannavaro, and he won a World Cup.
Is he in your best 11? I don't think he's in.
No. Maradona, Romario, for me, unplayable. Big up Carl Walsh Gala. Make sure you sub, guys. Big up to you, bro. Big up ZK. Salah's technical disrespect is crazy. May not be as good as Mahrez, but mad disrespectful. Watch his career from early. Come on, Lee, trust me. Facts. Yeah, we were talking about Premier League.
Facts.
100%. I don't care what he did at Basel, bro. He turned up in the Prem when he was 26. Yeah, Mahrez was already balling.
Lee, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get my stream started. Jump on.
Yeah, set that up. I'll be there in literally 2-3 minutes, yeah? I'll redirect anyway.
All right.
I'll be there in 2-3 minutes. Big up ZK, man. Big up to TKN, not TKN. TK, not Max. Salah as close as Kanchelskis and CR7. Thank you. See, people say I've got a Ronaldo agenda. But I've been sat here saying CR7's miles better than Salah. But then it's, oh, no, you've got a Salah agenda. No, I've watched every one of them, mate. If you haven't watched them, you can't comment. Yeah, the best 3 players ever to play in the Prem, for me, my opinion on it, Dennis Bergkamp, Gianfranco Zola, and fucking Eric Cantona. They're the best 3 players ever to play in the Premier League. Yeah, oh, you've got an agenda. Well, cool. Unless you were watching football in the 90s, you don't know how good they were. Big up Daryl. R9, Van Nistelrooy, Messi, Seedorf, and Davids are my favourite players of all time. But for GOATs, you've got to include players from different eras. There you go. Bless up to Daryl every time as well. Joe Cole, the agenda is insane. Goals win games. Goals do win games. So please tell me Harry Kane's most important goal. Because he ain't won a trophy, bruv, and we all laugh at him for that. So what's he won? A load of individual awards. Whoopee. Like, bro, Joe Cole was unbelievable. Unbelievable footballer, mate. Wimbledon would kick every current player off the park and get away with it. Yeah, football is too soft. The teams in the 90s could manage with 18-man squads. Exactly. Thank you. Absolutely spot on, brother. Big up wicked dubs. Ball footballers today cannot walk in the same street as the guys in the past. Hence why you both did your picks. They were all prior to 10 years ago. Not one modern day footballer. Exactly. Bro, how many players that play in the Premier League right now are going to go down, right? You can put Salah in there if you want. How many players in this current era of football right now in the Premier League in 15 years' time are going to say he's one of the GOATs? There ain't any, because they're all shit. They're all crap, bruv, in comparison. Premier League guys. Rodri, maybe. Yeah, whatever, maybe. But at the end of the day, look at the ones that you're picking, though. Premier League teams, come on, wake up. Van Dijk. But look, Van Dijk, KDB. Players that are right on the cusp of retiring, bruv. So again, take these old ones out that are about to come to an end. Where's the next gen then? In 15 years' time, yeah, after they end in their careers, you can say, yo, he's a GOAT. There ain't any. They're rubbish. They're rubbish. Some of them look good in this era, but this era of football is shit. Big up TTM, bro. There was something very demoralizing about you saying football is a better sport. Demoralizing about you saying football is a better sport because it's more scripted. The product is better. Might as well play a Tesla Bot 11, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? It is more scripted, bro. The whole game's shit. That's why I like watching La Liga, bro. I'm going to watch the second division of La Liga tonight. Fuck watching Leverkusen, bro. It's boring. They were good last season. Nah, not for me this season, mate. I ain't watching that crap. Rather watch fucking Tenerife versus Granada. Second division. We will be there. 7:30. Was it 8:30? What time's that kick off? I think it's 8:30. 7:30 UK. There you go. 8:30 my time. We will be there for the second division of Spanish football later. But listen, we're going to redirect to a Gale. And we're going to talk Arsenal on there. I'm going to change the title on this. Because we didn't even mention Arsenal, really. So, yeah, we're going to redirect to a Gale right now. And we're going to go, guys. So, yeah, bless up to everyone who's locked in. Straight over, Lee Raid, and I'll be there in 30 seconds, guys. I'm going to get a beer, and I'll be there. Love. Good debate. Man said, Dean Hoyson, get out of here, man. Based off of what? Get out of here, man. Stop gassing these players up too quickly as well. Yeah? Hey, Savio, my G, bruv. Come on, see, I knew you knew ball, bruv. I knew you knew ball. No show with Rants today. He couldn't do it, mate. He couldn't make it today. He couldn't make it. So we're going again next week. So, yeah, no show with Rants today, guys. And listen, bless up to everyone locked in. Raid Gale, and I'll be there in a minute.